Hello, cuntbags. Welcome to the program. Welcome to the shit show. And what is our topic for conversation today? Well, it appears that Angine de Poitrine have been booked to play at the Montreux Jazz Festival, so I'm just gonna check that out. That's very good. They've got a nice stage show. The fog. They've got the big golden pyramid image. That's good. That's good. That is. Yeah, go look at the audience holding mobile phones up. Yeah, it's very good. I'm very interested in Origine de Poitrine. Been following a few months, tried to research as much as I could on YouTube, and just checking out all the different songs and performances, some live, some videos that they've done. Yeah, they're very popular now. Everybody wants to book them. World tours and all day drinking, and don't forget the knobbing. Yeah, the problem is our groupies know that they're shagging Angine de Poitrine if they wear masks. Yeah? Well, you bear that in mind. You just get round a fucking concert venue where they're playing, right? And just get some dots. Just paint yourself white or black with dots of the opposite colour, and just hang around the back like you're just leaving. And some birds will be like, "Oh my god, it's you in it!" I'm like, "Yeah, I'll shag you if you want." So you could impersonate them and get laid by by basically conning birds into thinking that you're a sort of weird jazz musician. And then I suddenly thought, yeah, women don't shag jazz musicians, do they? That's the whole point of being a jazz musician. You don't get any money, you don't get any birds, you don't get any glory. You just play the kind of music that repels everybody. New guitar, that's interesting. Yeah, I mean, different headstops on the last one I saw him with. It's dots are laid out differently. Yeah, they're making progress. He's got a new instrument. Yeah, yeah, fucking brilliant. Angine de Poitrine. I love the costumes. They've developed as well as that's definitely got better. Wonder if he's got a fender. Those headstock shapes, they're kind of fender headstock shapes. I've done a deal. That'll be handy for him. Apparently his main guitar, they used to say it was frequently disassembled. He'd pop the necks off so he could transport it easier. Well, I think they'll be managing to get it through without having to go budget airlines these days. Fantastic group, though. I mean, jazz duo. So what am I supposed to be discussing today? I almost said disgusting. Yeah, there's a couple of scumbags we want to discuss. One who's a registered offender, Yeah, right, dodgy character. Yeah. And the other one, an illegal immigrant. Desperate to live in the UK. I mean, fucking hell. Came over on a student visa, never left. Yeah, go back to your own country, that's what I say. And I'm allowed to say that because it's a white person. So it's not racist, is it? It's not racist. It's anti-criminalist because she's a right dodgy character into the drugs. Fucking, and she's got a really ugly fucking physical persuasion about her. Some parts in particular. Oh dear. Yeah, twisted, manipulative, evil. She's the sort of person who goes around saying fucking Amber Heard is a victim and that Johnny Depp's a bad person. Well, we worked that one out, haven't we? Johnny Depp's lovely. He was a good mate of Jeff Beck, the legendary guitarist who unfortunately went and died. Which is a big shame for me because I love legendary guitarists. I mean, he was part of the British power trio, weren't he? We had your Eric Clapton, Jeff Beck, Jimmy Page. Keith Richards was never in that fucking gang because he's a songwriter guitarist who plays rhythm mostly and a few solos as and when. But as Keith himself says, solos come and go, but riffs last forever. Yeah. Well, that was lovely. But yeah, Jeff Beck. Oh man, you've got to watch his performance, his show at Ronnie Scott's Jingle Jangle Jazz Club. Yeah, Ronnie fucking Scott, Ronnie Legendary Scott's. I'm going to go there one day. That's my life's ambition. Go to Ronnie Scott's, see a live fucking gig. Yeah, any old gig will do, mate. I'll see one of the rubbish ones because let's face it, it's jazz. How am I supposed to know if it's any good or not? It's like Chinese women. Never date a Chinese bird. They all look the same. So you've got no idea whether you're dating a good looker or a fucking minger. You could be there thinking, oh, I'm sorted. This one's gorgeous. They're all laughing at you, going, fucking hell. Picked a right fucking auntie. Yeah, fucking hell. Oh God, we've got a new invention which can instantly cool your room. Yeah. Yeah, it probably only costs 30 quid. You might see a penny of that in fucking refunds. Yeah, loads of fucking rip-off schemes going. Tropical Fuckstorm. Oh, we've got a female bassist. The female guitarist is loads better. Oh, the vocalist, he looks like a fucking classic French pervert. Yeah. Dodgy as fuck. Oh, I don't fancy the bass player much. Chick on guitar's okay. As long as you ignore the fucking face. Right, okay, well, fuck off. I want Angine de Poitrine. None of this fucking nonsense. So, yeah, it's an early morning show. I'm banging them out as practice, but I'm only working out of hours where I'm not going to actually get any people tuning in when I'm live, I'm only returning to my shows once I've got my vibe together. Because there's nothing worse than going, I'm back, here I am, and have no content and no style. Because you've got style and you've got substance, and I'll tell you, I've never had no substance. Yeah, well, we're not doing any jokes about substances. But, seeing as I've got no substance, I have to be all style. I have to be quick-witted and hilarious. Yeah. Yeah, she was saucy, wasn't she?
You can't spell billionaire without some of the letters in Eagle. I stop nothing to win everything.
I've got no food in. I need to nip out. Go to Tesco's or Aldi or B&M Bargains. Yeah, cunts though. Sold out free concert. Well, if it's free, how can it sell out? Mm. Packed out, maybe, but not sold out because you're not selling the tickets because they're free. Mm. Yeah, Canada's own. Everyone's doing the triangle sign. Origine de poitrine. Yeah, they're doing the mucking around. I love them. I love them. Right, we've got any fucking visitors, any viewers. Oh, we've got a fucking viewer. Here we go.
Are you constantly feeling drained? Too low energy to get through your day? You're not alone. For him, Testo Balance is designed to support with these key benefits, maintaining normal.
Yeah, you're probably talking about Sharon Gale. She used to fancy me. Surely can go up her house and shag her senseless. And I thought, well, she's senseless enough already, so I don't need bother. Nice legs, tight little bum, you know, half decent looking fizzer on her. Her hair was okay, but it looked like the cat pissed on it. Yeah, Sharon Gale, Sharon nothing, Sharon rubbish. Yeah. Hey Grubs, good to see you back. It's about 2 years since. Yeah. I think you're a bit of a fucking troll account for some weird fucking name. I'll go and check your channel, see how long it's been fucking registered. Yeah. Yeah, Sharon Gale. She all she does is talk about fat birds now. Me, I don't talk about anything. I just flap my mouth with no content. Yeah. And swearing. I love a bit of swearing. I use all the dirty words. Piss, shit, bollocks, fuck. Yeah. Sometimes use the cunt word as well when I can be fucking bothered. But you know, the whole point of swearing is for swearing to be funny, you have to not swear as well. Yeah. Yeah. Is it? Well, you know, you could be anyone. Don't think I've heard of you. I don't remember your name. Current Chaos 22. Using a picture of a bird. Yeah. Well, I'm off winning at the moment. But you know, at some point, I'll reconnect with the shagging. But it's been such a while, and I've had some right mingers. I need to work out the tactics for reconnecting with the shagging community. I mean, COVID was a massive fucking attack on the shaggers of the world because not everyone enjoys shagging while wearing a protective face mask. Me, I think it's a bonus. It knocks that fucking oral sex and all the foreplay out. Who cares about that rubbish anyway? You just want to stick it in, you know, for fuck's sake. You do that wearing a gas mask. You have any pot noodles? Pot noodles? I ain't noodled for a while. Mind you, I had some Milton Melbury pork pies yesterday. I was down at Tesco's on the way to the allotment, and they're knocking them out, little miniature ones, 34 pence for a pack of two, you know, 5 in the fucking freezer, yellow sticker jobs, had the lot, shared them with my faithful dog. Yeah, lovely bit of stuff. There's few things a bulldog enjoys more than a pork pie. Playing with another bulldog for one, having a really satisfying shit. But saying that, I think they enjoy a pork pie more than a shit. But saying that, hey dog, you'll be dropping those pork pies today, won't you? Yeah, I love the pork pie, mate. I like all your traditional pork-based snacks. I like sausage sandwiches, bacon sandwiches, sausage rolls, pork pies, pork scratchings, you know, the whole gamut of pork-based products. I enjoy a bit of gammon now and again, but it's become a bit politicised as an insult for fucking fat, red-skinned fucking knobheads who are opposed to fucking immigration. Well, the thing about immigration is, how fucking pure are you? That's what I want to know about people. Because I've discovered through really ancient documents and just applying common sense that bold-headed men are not properly British. They've got southern Mediterranean genetics. Because during the Ice Age, natural selection eliminated baldness, right? The only people who survived have full heads of hair. Cracks me up that 90% of the time when you see a fucking cunt banging all about the foreigners coming over here, it's usually a fucking slaphead. A slaphead or someone who's severely fucking losing their hair, you know. Bit of a fucking Ray Reardon job, receding temples and a fucking sunroof. Because they're foreigners, aren't they? They ain't got English hair. I mean, stands to reason, right? You read the historical accounts that the Romans wrote up. They said, you know, that the English, the British, the inhabitants of this island we now call Great Britain, right? They said that the fucking natives had hair like horses' manes, right? Big, thick, fucking great manes of hair, right? And they would have. They'd survived the Ice Age. They were proper old school Northerners, right? You know, when the land bridge closed down, the people who were living here are the descendants, are the proper fucking Brits, the proper English, the old English, the pre-English English, the native British Islanders, you know, and that's the way it is, right? And if you're a slaphead, your family arrived from fucking Italy with the Roman fucking colonisation. That's how it works. That is the North-South divide. Northerners are hairy, Southerners are bald, right? It's not 100%. Not everyone loses their hair, but no proper Northerners lose their hair. And it's known fact that baldness is spread through interbreeding, right? This is what's happened, right? Fucking makes perfect sense when you think about it. So, being racist against bald-headed people makes common sense because they're the foreigners and they should fuck off back to their own fucking hot countries. And isn't it funny how when they get into trouble, right, they all fuck off to Spain, yeah, because that's where they come from. You bald-headed people, hot countries, because their ancestors were never penalised for being bald. Whereas up here, right, up in Northern Europe, right, proper Europe, the best bit of Europe, all the decent stuff got done. You know, anyone born with bald hair had, like, during the fucking Ice Age, they'd die out. And the birds wouldn't want to shag them because they weren't hairy cavemen.
Insane. I am drenched in sweat. I'm absolutely covered in sweat.
Oh, he's drenched in sweat, covered in sweat. Yeah, that's not very appetizing, is it, you sweaty man?
A police officer, the Mail is reporting a policewoman was attacked in an airport. And her attacker was only jailed for 3.5 years. Can you tell us about that, Suzanne?
Yes, of course. Now you might remember this. It was the incident was a couple of years
Yeah,
ago.
3.5 years. Well, that's what you get for police assault. What do you fucking expect? Everyone said he wasn't getting jailed and he'd been let off. No, they had a retrial. They found him guilty. They locked that bugger up. Yeah, but jail's not what it used to be now. If you're a high-profile fucking prisoner, you've got a good chance of getting stabbed to death or fucking napalm and sugar water. Yeah, so they'll probably have to do it in solitary because of they're like going, yeah, there's loads of people here who want to fucking kill you. Harley Benton bass in the style of a Rickenbacker. But for copyright reasons, they couldn't give it the. Some people call it the jigsaw headstock, and some people call it the ocean wave. I've never fucking bothered. But I don't like Rickenbackers. Everyone says, oh, they're classic, they're brilliant. Yeah. Just try living with one at the price you fucking pay. Fucking.
The bigger the line,
they need a lot of work.
will believe it. Does that quote sound familiar? It might, because it came from that funny little weird man with a mustache in the 30s who led the Holocaust.
Yeah, we'll go ahead then. Graham Coxon. Oh, that's all right. Oh, canal boats. No, thank you. Francis Bacon, The Brutality of Facts, 1987. Oh, Francis Bacon. His name was Francis Bacon, and love we had been making. After a breakfast of bacon. Oh, here we go, my Gorillas collection, May 2019. I thought it was a girl, it's a bloke. I don't know. I want to see your video. I thought you were a pretty girl. Oh, Claypool Gold. Primus Les Claypool's Front Brigade. Well, the industrial effects everyone should know. Breaking Trump news.
That interview about that involved the use of the word holiness in your
Again, Rachel Maddow. Rachel Maddow. Yeah, she's good.
My question is, given all these emotions, Kurt Gödel. Hey everybody, in this video,
oh, go away. Yeah. Yeah. Interview with a catatonic schizophrenic. Oh dear.
How are you feeling? Well, how long have you been
here? Dave Gibbons. I still Watchmen. Oh, somebody's hot. You hot doggy. You hot dog.
Over the last couple of months, I've upgraded my
Yeah, I tell you what, the dog ain't keen on me. The dog's like, it's fucking hot, isn't it?
Here's a quick one.
Because dogs.
See one part. Get to it using the timestamps in the description.
Yeah.
We started by upgrading the W5680.
Oh, fuck off. Someone's been upgrading his fucking Apple Map 5.1. Now, what was I saying? Yeah, dogs. Now, I'll tell you what marks the real English from the fake. Dogs. Because it's a known fact that your Ice Age fucking cavemen, right, our ancestors, us real Brits, not the fucking slapheads from the fucking Mediterranean, with their big fucking noses and their stupidly shaped ears. Say, spot on. Right? We, the real fucking English, we had dogs. And that's what fucking, we invented dogs. What do you mean? You can't invent dogs? No, what happened was, right, we're the cavemen. Living in caves, we're lighting our fires at night, keep us warm. And we were cooking our meat, right? And killing saber-toothed elephants and woolly mammoths and all manner of the beast that's on the Lager of Lamont advert. And we'd roast them over a fire, spit roast. The method of cooking, not some sexual fucking misbehaviour. And the wolves had smelled the meat cooking, and the smart one said, "I'm going to go down there, have a look." And he comes back, he goes, "Have a look, it's those fucking cavemen. They've worked out this way of making meat really fucking delicious. And do you know what? They throw the fucking bones away. They nip down and like, oh, these bones are gorgeous. This meat tastes brilliant when it's been cooked." So they said, right, we're going to have to make friends with these fuckers. It's like, what we'll do is we'll walk up and we'll do cute shit, like doing Michael Jackson moonwalks and just bouncing and all or something as soon as they fucking invent one, So that the wolves come down, like mucking around and being friendly. And we're like, all right, then have some fucking bones, you cunts. And the wolves are like, yeah, cheers very much. And they're like, we'll hang around with you lot. And they eventually come to a deal. It's like, look, we'll guard you at night. We'll help you kill the food, right? You cook it, give us the bones, give us a bit of decent meat as well, right? And we'll be your mates. And it's like, yeah, all right then. And over many, many millennia, the wolf evolved into the dog. And they have been our companions, right? Now, this is what marks the real from the fake, right? Because people in our countries, they didn't need dogs. And they didn't have fires to cook their meat on when they lived in the caves, right? And if you actually go and study history and archaeological shit, they've worked this all out. They found these old bones with wolf and dog fucking teeth marks on them as the dogs evolved and changed size and shape. And they've discovered that our ancestors, us, the real English, our ancestors used to bury our dogs with the same honours according to other humans, right? So you've got to understand, the dog is sacred to the North European proper English people who aren't fucking puffs from the Mediterranean. And it's not racist because they're just as white as we are. Well, technically they're not as white as we are. We need to be whiter to absorb vitamin D. We don't live in the fucking Mediterranean where sunlight's on fucking tap 24 hours a day. Well, maybe 20 hours a day. I don't know. I don't care either. So, like your proper, your Anglo-Saxons, your Danes, your Swedes, your Finnish, the proper Northern Europeans, we vary from the rest of the Southern Europeans. And being trapped on the island when the land bridge closed down, never been repaired since, we developed into our own fucking culture. And people are saying shit like, we're a Christian country and Jesus is our saviour. No, that was imported by the fucking Romans, you stupid cunts. What the fuck? Jesus was born in Bethlehem, not Bethnal Green. Our proper religion is the paganistical religion of Stonehenge, burning criminals to death in a wicker man. I think it's time we brought that back. And our own language and traditions and cultures, which were shaped by the Norse and the sort of Anglo-Saxon and all that kind of shit. You know, it's obvious there's a link between the Celtic knotwork and the sort of Norse carvings, you know, all the pre-Christian shit and the pre-Christian shit. Yeah, but the way it goes is the cavemen took the island, land bridge closed down. They were the ones who were sat on the fucking island that actually developed all the stuff. Now, Stonehenge is prehistoric, really. They don't know much about that. It was mysterious. It took 1,500 years to build, 1,500 years from beginning to end. So, you know, cowboy builders, some might say. Some say they never finished it because it looks a bit scruffy. But, you know, that's got more to do with ancient cultures than the modern ones, you know. Nowadays, you just pull your phone out of your pocket and you find out what time the sun rises, sun sets, what time of the season it is. But that was basically done, right? Your Stonehenge, so they could follow the star system and the seasons and work out when fucking winter was coming and when the fucking thing was going to end. Because that's, you know, the winter feasts. That was how we got through it. You know, you'd work your ass off through the spring and summer, fucking plant the crops, raise the cattle, learn how to preserve the stuff, the fruits and preserves. Nothing to do with the birth of Jesus. It's all to do with the fact that it was fucking freezing cold. And we had to collect all the wood and get the food preserved so that when winter come, we're all stocked up, light a fire, have a feast, shag the birds, and the birds shag the blokes because it's sexist just to say that it's men who do all the work with shagging. Although, to be honest, we're not the ones lying back and doing nothing, are we? Fucking, yeah, just spread your legs and I'll do the rest. Oh, fucking hell. But no, it's not true. I've known plenty of birds who fucking been outrageously filthy. Uh, yeah, I'll get to the shagging later. Oh, oh dear, I miss me shagging. That's growing old, isn't it? You reach an age where you don't want to shag birds your own age, and you don't want to jump through hoops to shag birds 15, 20 years younger. Well, not much fucking choice. If you want a 38-year-old or a 35-year-old, you're going to have to put up with some fucking shit, aren't you? Jesus Christ, but that's the way it goes. Anyway, so what was I saying? Yeah, the pagans and, you know, they're the originals. And what it is, when the Roman Empire turned up, those fucking cunts, it was the first time someone alien to our culture had come in because we were a hodgepodge of basic Northern Europe. And then Southern Europe turns up. Oh, we've got a new religion. It's Christianity. You know, after we got on all right with them as long as they were pagans, you know. And it's like, oh, we brought wine with us. Well, we've already got fucking cider ale and mead. What the fuck do we want with your horrible fucking grape juice? Load of shit. And then there was, the fucking hygienic toilets. Well, we didn't need them in those days because we weren't living in towns and cities that were full of people shitting all over the place. It was easy handling fucking sewerage when there wasn't any. I mean, you just nip in the field, have a shit, fucking leave it. Nobody cared. It's only when you get a high proportion of people crammed into tiny little cities that sanitation and fresh water becomes an issue. You live out in the country, you drink from a stream, and you shit behind a bush. You piss where you fucking want. It's only going to rain anyway. Fuck's sake. So yeah, everyone keeps banging on about Christian fucking values and the Roman fucking empire. They were a bunch of cunts before they were Christian, and they carried on being cunts after they converted to being Christian. Spanish Inquisition, that was horrible, weren't it? Bunch of murdering scumbags. But yeah, they're the true foreigners, right? So the people who are banging on about the dangers of immigration are obviously immigrants themselves. Come on, look at them. They're fat, they're ugly, they got bald fucking heads which don't match with our fucking DNA of the ancients who lived here pre-Christian. You know, it's patently obvious. You're being lied to. I mean, Nigel Farage, he bangs on about being English. His great-grandparents were fucking Jerrys. They hopped off the fucking sausage-munching boat, didn't they? Came here for a better life. Now he wants to deny anyone else the same fucking honour. What a cunt. I reckon Farage is going to go to prison for all that fucking undeclared fucking income. Oh, it was just a gift. And because the whole gamble with Farage is if you can get him in, he'll reduce the tax on cryptocurrencies from 24% to 10%. He's already said he'd do that. Yeah, he's just going to make it easy for the rich people who fund him and promote him. All the people behind GB News and the Daily fucking Mail, all those fucking media cunts. Well, they're being funded by really wealthy people who want to destroy fucking politics so bad. I mean, part of Putin supporting Boris Johnson and fucking Donald Trump, both Americans, because Boris Johnson's American. He's not fucking British. He wasn't born in England, was he? He was born in fucking New York. Yeah, part of getting idiots like that into power is that it was going to help fucking Putin. Hopefully get them to refuse to fucking provide any military aid. Well, that didn't work because Boris Johnson was like, oh, yes, we must help the Ukrainians. Oh, wibble wobble, vroom vroom, Peppa Pig. What a fucking cunt. But that's what it's about. It's about the rich people manipulating the media to make the poor people vote for these right-wing cunts who are just going to come in and slash the taxes for the ultra-rich, get rid of the loopholes and just allow them to fucking make more money, pay less tax, and squirrel it away in these foreign fucking banks, tax havens and whatever. That's all it's about. They're not there because they want to get rid of foreigners. They are the fucking foreigners. That other cunt, what's he called? Rupert Lowe. Oh dear, look at his fucking face. Look at his hairline. Yeah. He ain't British, is he? His people aren't from here. Yeah. The people who complain about immigration the most are all immigrants. I mean, look at Tommy so-called fucking Robinson. Stephen Yaxley fucking Lennon, right? Well, he's Irish, isn't he? Fucking name like that, but he changed it to Tommy Robinson to sound like he's English, which he fucking isn't. Oh, he was born in England, so he's English. No, English is a fucking ethnic group dictated by your ancestry and your DNA. Otherwise, the word English means nothing. It's like, I was born in England, I'm English too. No, you're a British fucking citizen. That's what it says on your passport. It doesn't say fucking English because you're not fucking English. Living in England and being English are two different fucking things. Being English and being able to speak English are two different things these days. Have you seen the fucking amount of illiterate, fucking incompetent cunts around these days? Yeah, same cunt who bang on about English fucking standards. There's no standards with their fucking grammar, punctuation, sentence structure, choice of words, and the horrible fucking council estate accents they have. Oh, they are the scum of the earth. Go and sign up for some remedial English lessons, the fucking dopey fucking spastics. So, yeah, promoting racism without being racist, because it's not racist to slag off other white people, is it? How can it be? Well, that's how I hope to slip through. Just don't mention the darkies and the sort of, them lot. But at least we know they're foreigners. We can spot them easy. With the fucking Romans, it's a lot harder because they've had time to learn the language over the centuries. They've been in here, the invaders, but they're alien to our culture. They don't understand anything. They think we're a Christian country. They believe in St. George and killing the dragon and all that fucking foreign nonsense imported by the Roman fucking scumbags. Anyway, I've had a fucking enough. I don't know whether I'm going to nip down Tesco's and get a French stick or whether I should just fucking roll over and fall asleep and see what happens when I wake up. I'm inclined to think I'll have some kip because I've been up all night. I've got myself into the ideal summer routine. Walk the dog in the morning, come back home, fucking sleep through the hottest part of the day, and then wake up and walk the dog again. 2 walks a day as opposed to 1. It works for us, so I'm gonna take the mutt out. Oh yeah, right, Muttley. Right, yeah, it's coming on for 7 o'clock. I'm gonna be out the door by 7, so I'll go and have a shit in a shower. Yeah, well, just a shower actually. I might do a sit down piss and see if I can tempt a turd out. But I think I emptied the lot out yesterday when I had a fucking attack of diarrhea. Oh Christ! Watch my last stream. I think stream's the operative word. I was pissing out of me like fucking cold gravy. No, pissing out of me like hot gravy. Yeah, because cold gravy, what the fuck's that? With like when it congeals up and won't pour out the fucking gravy boat. Yeah. All right, then I've had enough. You've been a fucking cunting audience. You're all arseholes. You know, go and fuck yourselves and each other. All right, then. Goodbye.